And good evening, I'm Erin Burnett. And out front on this Monday, the breaking news. Trump cashing in with crypto. In just minutes, President Trump is expected to arrive at his golf club outside Washington for a crypto industry fundraiser with David Sachs. David Sachs, of course, major tech investor and Trump's crypto czar. And Trump is set to rake in millions and millions in political donations from this. The price tag for admission, in fact, is $1.5 million a plate, which makes this one of the most expensive dinners with Trump ever. And it's actually just the first of two major crypto events that Trump is holding this month. He announced online a second event that's coming in just about 2 weeks from now. And that dinner is for the top 220 investors of his meme coin. So to get to that, it's a contest. How much money can be brought in? He's reportedly made Trump and his businesses more than $1 million so far in trading fees alone. So as that is going on, it's worth thinking about this. Ever since Trump was elected, he's been very busy supporting crypto. It has made him and his family, crypto has, billions of dollars.
I want crypto. I'm in favor of crypto.
I'm a big fan of crypto. We will make America the undisputed Bitcoin superpower and the crypto capital of the world. We're going to do something great with crypto.
And those crypto chickens are coming home to roost in Trump's own nest. He has, well, just over the past week, his son Eric was in Dubai for a $2 billion crypto deal. $2 billion crypto deal for Eric Trump in Dubai. Where does that come from? Well, Donald Trump Jr. also just spoke at a crypto summit. And of course, Trump held his own crypto summit at the White House. But while Trump is making money, in this case on crypto, he's also tripling down on the idea that Americans should be comfortable with less because of his trade war.
The children will have $2 instead of $30.
I'm just saying they don't need to have $30. They can have $3.
All I'm saying is that you know that a young lady, a 10-year-old girl, 9-year-old girl, 15-year-old girl doesn't need $37. She can be very happy with 2 or 3 or 4 or 5.
This is interesting. This is from a man that the Hailey Apprentice was there in Times Square at the nation's, at the time, largest Toys R Us, hawking his own doll, which I will point out was made in China. And tariffs are hurting doll makers, right? Some are made in China. Take Barbie. According to the Chelsea Advisory Group, the price of a Barbie just over the week that she attracted, so that's Tuesday to Tuesday, as of last Tuesday, is up 42.9%. And today, Mattel, maker of Barbie, pulled its guidance for the entire year, withdrawing all projections for future performance because they say the outlook is just too uncertain. They can't project anything. It's a huge move by a major American company, the maker of Barbie. Mattel is saying Trump's trade war is making it harder to predict consumer spending, what people will buy, and they are warning prices will go up as they move more production outside of China. And this may not be about buying, 30-some dolls for a child, as Trump is saying. It might be really, for many people, just about buying 1 or 2 when you start looking at price increases like that. These increases for some families will mean their kids go without. But tonight, the administration is continuing to claim that these so far elusive trade deals are just days away.
I think we're very close to some deals. I can say that I am highly confident that we have 18 important trading partners. We'll put China to the side.
Of course, companies like Mattel are waiting to hear about a deal with China. That is the deal, the most important deal. Last year, half of all Mattel toys, just as one example, were made there. The deals are crucial for America's top industries. Today, Ford pulled its 2025 guidance. Said Trump's tariffs could have a significant impact on the bottom line, which is really amazing. This happened in a week. Their entire world seemed to fall apart. It was a week ago that General Motors suspended guidance. And hours after that, I talked to Ford CEO Jim Farley, and I asked him, are you going to have to suspend guidance in a week? What's going to happen to you? This is 1 week ago, and he said this.
We know exactly what the tariff bill would look like. In terms of cost for the company, we know offsets. Next week, I think we'll be able to tell people kind of what the tariff bills for Ford would look like, the most American company, what kind of offsets. What we don't know, Aaron, is what are the import competitors going to do?
Yeah. That was a week ago. This is the world that we are living in now. 1 week later, Ford coming out and saying, sorry, we got to pull our guidance for the year. Kristen Holmes is out front live outside the White House to begin our coverage tonight. And Kristen, Trump's attending that crypto dinner tonight, as we said, $1.5 million a plate. But you are learning new information about what might be a plan of his, if he sticks with it, to shift what he's saying about the economy?
Yeah, the trying to hone in on the messaging about the economy. And one thing I want to point out here is, Aaron, you're talking about giant companies, giant corporations, Mattel, General Motors, Ford. Think about the thousands of small businesses who feel like they are currently looking down the barrel of a gun. And these companies can likely survive a hit. They will take a hit, but they will still survive. These small businesses don't think they can last if these tariffs stay in place because they do so much business with China. Now, we did see Donald Trump kind of softening his language on China, saying that they might have to decrease those tariffs, particularly because the current state of play, or 145%, that made it almost impossible to do any business with China. So we talked a little bit about that. But the other part of this is that Donald Trump, I am told, and the administration really wanted to focus on immigration, something that they believe that they can get tangible, positive results for those first 100 days. Obviously, at the same time, we were watching the economy kind of free fall at different portions of. But now they are going to try to shift that messaging to the economy, to positive messaging around the economy. But so much of this is really going to be dependent on starting the chain of events with those trade deals. You played Scott Bessent there. We have heard the administration for 3 weeks now saying that they are on the precipice of having some sort of a trade deal with some country. They have teased India, they have teased South Korea, but yet we have still not seen anything tangible or even gotten any sort of real readout of where these negotiations stand. So that's really the big question here, particularly as the administration has said these other trade deals are likely going to have to fall in place before they even got to China, which again, as you mentioned, is really setting off the economy in a huge chain reaction.
Absolutely. All right, Kristen Holmes at the White House, thank you so much. Everyone's here with me now. Dan, no tariff deal. And the issue, though, also now is, well, that done. I believe 5